understand what they want, show them the test spot, and then execute the paint correction to whatever the customer's specifications are. So we're going to be training you today with the Kosh Chemi sets of polishes. They have 3, I'm only holding 2 of them. They're red H9 heavy cut, they're yellow F6 fine cut, and they're purple, I think it's F3 micro cut. So there are several different types of paint defects. The ones that you're going to encounter the most are going to be swirls, which you can see here are not very deep into the clear coat. You're going to see deeper, isolated random scratching, and then you're going to see deep scratching. This is where detailers get caught up a lot, and that's chasing out deep scratches, trying to get them out of a car where they're already beyond the clear coat and into the base coat and the primer, where chasing them is futile. So we're going to help to show you where to draw the line and how not to create a bigger problem for yourself with the polisher.
Hey guys, it's Gabe from Total Detailing. It's loud in the shop right now. We got a lot of work going on. We have Class 1 detailing here in the wash bay. We're working with them on paint correction training and wash methodology to help them kind of upgrade their business and skill set. So it's going to be a busy day. We're going to be working with these guys with the polisher and different pads and machine types. So they're going to be upgrading their skill set so they can go back home and get their business started off and get into the type of work that they want to get into. So this is all a part of the detailing workshop and Detailing 3.0, Detailers Growth. We look forward to helping you guys out and kind of upgrading your skills to help your business. And these guys are going to be totally ready to handle whatever comes their way when they get back home after these next 2 days. So what do you say you learned differently about the wash process that you didn't know?
Definitely the drying agent, 100%.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that was such a big importance after.
Yeah. So the drying aid is the biggest thing.
Yeah.
That you didn't realize that you needed. What about anything else?
That and the clay bar.
The clay?
Yeah.
You think the clay bar worked better than the towel?
Yes. Yeah. Yeah, 100%.
So you like the regular clay instead of the towel?
Yes.
Okay. So you can see now with how clean it is, you can come over here to the hood and you can just look at the light. Now you can see all the damage that's in the paint. Tell me what you think you see here. Remember when we went over the different types of paint defects? What do you see?
Definitely some of that acid rain.
Okay, so you're seeing etching and water spots.
Yep.
What else do you see?
I think that's a deep.
Yep.
Yeah, that's a deep scratch.
Correct. Now, what else? What else do you see? Swirls.
Some swirls. Yeah.
Good. Just lots of swirls,
Yeah,
mainly.
swirling. So there's a not quite deep scratches, but some.
You see some rids.
Yeah, deeper than Yep.
Okay. Where do you think the most damage is going to be on the car?
The hood.
The hood.
Yeah.
Yeah. It looks like it's been taken through a car wash a lot.
Yep.
And it hasn't been. It's been stored outside. So we're gonna paint correct this and kind of bring some clarity back to the paint. You guys ready for that? All right, let's do it. So we've just done wash methodology training with Class 1. We're taking a quick break. We're gonna have some lunch, and then we're gonna jump right into paint correction training on the GTI that you saw us washing. These guys are gonna pick up a totally new skill set with the paint correction training that we're gonna give them. They're gonna be able to go home, take any job in any car that comes through the shop,
they're going to be able to deliver the results that their customer wants and needs.
All right, so we've got 3 sections here. We've done the red H9 on the compound section, the yellow F6 in the polished section, and then the red H9, and then the F3, or I think it's M3, the finishing polish here. So what do you see when you look inside of the compound area? What do you still see here? When you look at the light, like the LED light in the ceiling, that's what you're looking at and moving around on in that particular section. When you move around, what do you still see?
Definitely still some rids.
So you're
Some rids. Yeah.
so you're seeing rids. Are you seeing marring, random little scratches that are like half an inch?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you see those now that I'm pointing them out?
Yep.
So what those are is that's marring installed by the cutting pad. So because the abrasive is so aggressive, it leaves those mild scratches behind that have to be finished out later. So, and if you look around that section, you're probably still going to see water spots in some areas. You'll see like you'll see like spot texturing. So come over to the middle section here. So this is just the polish with the orange pad. Now tell me what you see when you look around here.
Definitely some rids.
So you see rids. Are you seeing any marring marks?
A little down here.
Okay. So you got some holograms here, or I think there's pigtails in here that are left over from a previous dealer detail, so they didn't come out. You see lots of deeps. You still see deep scratches left over.
Yeah.
But overall, so this section will likely be more clear than the compound section. So the compounding can install haziness in the finish. Now, polishing will finish out very nicely and you won't get any haze, but you'll get very little defect removal. So now, come over here to this section, which is compounded and polish, and tell me what you think.
A lot better. Yeah, it's 100 times better.
Do you see the big jump in gloss?
Yeah.
And the clarity? You get to see more of the actual the little bit of metallic that's in the flake or that's in the paint. Like that actually shows up here because we've gotten rid of all the haziness that the other 2 sections had.
And a lot of these.
So this is a ton of work all over a car. Like this section, that's a significant amount of work. 2-step paint correction, that's a lot. And that's like majority of people who want a show car perfection, that's what they're gonna get.
Of course.
But I mean, your everyday, like 80% of the people that come through your shop are gonna want just the polish. That's it. They're gonna be totally okay with that. They're not even gonna see half the things that we see.
Yeah.
So, just keeping that in the back of your mind is also something to remember.
Of course.
So if you come over here, you can kind of see this is what the paint was like. You see how hazy this is?
Yeah.
How there's scratches everywhere, there's watermarks.
Spider webbing.
Yes, it's hammered. But then we come over here and we've got like perfect clarity.
Yeah.
Like there might be 1 or 2 little ones that I didn't chase out, but this is like a billion times better. All right, so you guys had your first real Philly cheesesteak, right? Steve's Princess Steaks. How was that?
Oh, yeah.
Life changing.
Yes.
All right.
Not eating another Wilkesboro cheesesteak ever.
And then we went over to Tag or Tap Esports, right?
Yep.
And then what do you guys got here? The shrimp rolls.
Shrimp rolls. Oh my god. Shrimp rolls.
So good.
Bomb. I literally eat these permanently down by us, and it doesn't compare.
All right, so we're getting ready to hop back in the sous vide, and we're heading back to Pottstown. Tomorrow, we're going to be back in the shop working on some more advanced paint correction techniques. So we'll see you guys tomorrow. All right, guys, so we're here on day 2 with Class 1. We're still working on the GTI here. We're moving into some slightly more advanced techniques surrounding pressure and speed on the polisher. We're also getting into today how to combo a pad and polish, or pad and compound, to achieve the best results that you can with the most efficient investment of time and labor. So we're gonna put the car in their hands and give them the tools to determine what they to determine what is going to be the best pad and polish combo that they can use, so that way they can be the most efficient at whatever correction job they're working on. Think of how does that feel when you're centering all of your effort on just the head of the polisher versus trying to press down with the head and the handle?
Well, pressing down with the handle, I can feel myself pushing it down, and as soon as I push down, I see it stop spinning. I see the rotation.
So you see the stall.
So as soon as I give any force down, I know the pad's not even anymore.
Okay, well, good. Here we're working with Bailey now on one of our advanced techniques, and this is called choking up on the polisher. So what Bailey does is he takes his control hand, moves it further up towards the head, and then he uses his typical balancing hand for the head and kind of uses both of them to do the same thing. So that allows Bailey to exert extra pressure in the areas where he needs it, but also maintain an extreme amount of control over the polisher and be able to focus his efforts. So after 2 long days of paint correction training, Class 1 is now finished. The Introduction to Paint Correction class here at the Detailing Workshop Northeast as an extension of the Detailing 3.0 program. What did you guys think of the actual of the class here? Did you learn a lot?
Oh yes. 100%.
Oh yeah.
What do you think the biggest thing that you're able to take home from this is?
The comfortability with the buffers, or with the
Yeah.
polishers, 100%.
Yeah.
So you're feeling more confident with the polisher in your hands?
Yeah, 100%.
Okay. Like you feel like you could take on just about anything that landed in front of you?
Yeah.
Yes.
With give or take a couple situations.
Just a couple?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, was it easier to? Did you find it easier to compound or easier to polish? Which one was easier for you?
I mean, it wasn't necessarily, either hard. It was just, trying to make sure we didn't, as you said, put too much work into one spot.
Right.
That was the hard part.
Because you got to cover the whole vehicle, and you can't just focus on one particular area the entire time.
Yeah.
So, would you guys come back for additional training? You think?
Oh, yes.
We'd come back just to say hello. Yeah. We'd come back to say hello.
I like these
So-
guys. So this is Bailey. This is Robbie from Class 1 Detailing, and they're finished their 2-day Intro to Paint Correction training class. So we're gonna get these guys back on the road. Now they've got the skills to go back home to their shop, and they know that they can jump on and work on any car that comes through the shop. And now they have the ability to access us for support if they run into a problem later down the road, or they're unsure of how to handle a specific issue with a car. Being a part of the class here gives them access to our ongoing support system. So thanks for watching, guys. We'll catch you later.